Okay, so some different things you can do with your kettlebell. You have the American swing, so I showed you the Russian swing last time. This is the American swing. Take this one here, and the American swing is just going to take and send the kettlebell all the way up overhead. Here. On the American swing, it's just like the Russian swing. You want to make sure you're maintaining a nice solid posture. You do not want to get overextended. If you start sending your shoulders behind your butt, you are going incorrectly and you may hurt your lower back. You want to make sure that you're not straining here. Just pop the hips. Kettlebell should get to the point where the bottom of the kettlebell is parallel with the ceiling and the bicep is past the ear. Butt tight and belly tight. Another option that you've got is the kettlebell lunge, which you can go into the overhead lunge position. So you just take and hold the kettlebell straight up into the air, point your thumb back behind you, and you can lunge with the kettlebell. And you can keep that kettlebell up on the right side, or you can switch sides, whatever you prefer there. Other option is you can take and put the kettlebell up into the front rack position, and you can lunge with the kettlebell in the front rack position. This is what we would consider the front rack position with the kettlebell. It's resting on my shoulder, and I can lunge here. I can also perform squats with it. It's going to be good for balance and coordination because it's only on one side and not both. So you can squat with the kettlebell. You can also press the kettlebell from here. Either a strict press, like you just saw, or I can get into a little bit of a push press or push jerk, which I'm going to use my legs and just dip and press the kettlebell up overhead. Those are also options. You can lunge with the kettlebell down to your side. That's another way to do the weighted lunge. That'll be the easiest version of it. And two more. The kettlebell clean. You can take and just grab the kettlebell from the ground. From the side view here, it's chest up. Kettlebell's going to be positioned between my thighs here, or between my legs. And I'm just going to pop my hips and shrug my shoulder to pull the kettlebell up underneath. And it's here. And I got the clean. That's the kettlebell clean. The other one is a kettlebell one-armed man maker. Excellent activity, kind of like a burpee, only with a kettlebell. So for this one here, you're just going to take your kettlebell, starting in standing position. You'll drop down to the ground, in to do your push-up. You'll complete one renegade row. You'll pop up into a squatting position. You're going to clean the kettlebell, squat, and press overhead. And that would be one kettlebell man maker. And that's all for today.